is Hafiz bin Sami. Today, I will talk about the effect of COVID-19 to the food service. Let's check out. At the end of 2019, a novel coronavirus was exist in this world. Coronavirus, now globally carrying in the status of a pandemic, has led to a worldwide crisis with its effects on the food service industry potentially heavier than other virus cases. In Malaysia, the Prime Minister Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin implemented the Movement Control Order measure on 18 March 2020, and the control need to extend until today. The question is, how this pandemic affects the operation of food services and the industry as a whole in Malaysia. According to the MCO order, most restaurants in Malaysia are still allowed to operate food service operation, but only to fulfill takeaway orders or deliveries to the customers. This is because the Ministry of Health Malaysia wants to avoid direct contact from one person to other person, and it will carry to high risk of the viruses. Next, the food service delivery is increased during pandemic. It is because people cannot go out to buy food to follow the MCO order. So, they just order through the phone and pay for the delivery service. This will make a number of restaurants that will use the food service delivery increase, as they want to fulfill their customer needed and try to come up with the stable financial back during the MCO period. They will deliver their products by applying the delivery platform such as GrabFood, Foodpanda, Bungkus Eat, and other than that. The government just put the MCO order to people that they only can enjoy their foods or orders by taking away or pick for the delivery service. It perhaps can minimize the total of COVID-19 cases infection in Malaysia. After that, food service operations are on continuous challenge, dealing with the daily difficulties of personal risk and emotional sacrifice. In order to provide students who are stranded, confined and away from their loved ones with well-balanced meals, the team also continuously brainstorms concepts in providing an element of surprise and personal service, keeping students motivated in this time of great crisis. Food service teams and chefs in Malaysia are mobilized to arrange free meals for medical staff and other frontliners, such as the police and military, while at the same time putting themselves at risk in order to overcome the crisis. Next, employers across all industries and particularly in the food service industry face extreme challenge such as reduced staffing needs, the need for remote work, child-free workers, temporary job closures, and the protection of workers from the spread of COVID-19 in the workplace. In addition, the hotel industry is also feeling the brunt and affected to food service industry. The Malaysian government, through the MCO, which began on 18 March, stated that hotel would no longer be able to accommodate new guests during the period, and that other services such as spas would have to be closed. It will impact the tourist hotspot among the worst affected by hotel reservations, and food stalls have suffered significant losses. Last but not least, this pandemic gave a big impact to the agriculture industry, especially in Malaysia. During RMO, people cannot go out from home and cross from a state to another state to prevent this pandemic become worse, and many agriculture industry needed to stop supply their product to the customers or retailers. For example, the farmers in Cameron Highlands need to throw 1,000 vegetables and fruits to the garbage because the vegetables and fruits cannot supply to the buyers in other states such as wholesale market Kuala Lumpur. For the recommendation, currently the food industry is facing challenges in maintaining the production due to the strict requirement on the reduction of manpower in manufacturing plant and disallowing movement beyond the tightened MCO hours. the industry should work closely with local authorities to keep the production maintained to support the adequate food supply. For essential services, food establishment, markets and supermarket will remain open. However, for food services, restaurants will be allowed to operate only for takeaways and food delivery services by delivery service providers. For essential business premises, restaurant and food outlet, and food or goods delivery services, these businesses are only allowed to operate from 8 am to 10 pm. For the issue of employers across all industry, one of the recommendation is that employers should consider alternative to retrenchment such as pension cuts. The conclusion is nation states are highly dependent on the tourism sector, and the tourist hotspots have been among the worst affected by hotel reservation and food stall have suffered significant losses. Governments will have to play a huge role in saving the food service industry. Malaysia government has promised adding millions of monies towards rescuing all types of local business hit by the coronavirus, and with similar practices adopted by many governments in other parts of the world. That's from me, thank you. Assalamualaikum. Salam Ramadan.